Today is Saturday, August 6th, 2022. This is a little view out to the east branch of the Pemi, which is really quite low. This is looking back towards Lincoln Woods. And we are about 0.8 of a mile in on Lincoln Woods Trail. Gonna do an overnight tonight. And, oh, there's a little toad. Let's see if I can get him. Is he in here? Where'd he go? There he is. We are heading out to Bond Cliff first, and then Bond, and then West Bond, and then Zealand. That's where we came from. And that's where we're going. Not sure where we're gonna camp tonight, but the plan is to go down past Zealand Falls Hut, take the A to Z trail tomorrow up to Tom, Field, and Willie, descend Willie, the ladders, and then pick up Ethan Pond, go over to Thoreau Falls trail, take that down to the Wilderness Trail for a little bit, cross the Pemi, which I've never done, and then take East Side Trail back to Lincoln Woods parking lot. So we'll see what the weather does. There's the Mount Washington Observatory sounded like lots of unsettled possibility of thunderstorms. Other forecasting sites were more optimistic. So we'll see if we get hit by a thunderstorm. Hopefully, I can handle rain. I don't really want to be in lightning and high winds and stuff. So hopefully it'll be a dry-ish day. This area has a whole bunch of these in it, and this one is just huge. There's another one. Ooh. There's my foot next to it. That is good size. There's another one over there. A whole bunch. They seem to all be on birch. Are they? Those are. Anyway, very cool. We're in the wilderness section now. So pretty soon we'll be turning. Well, I guess it's actually more like a mile from now. We'll be turning to start climbing up Bond Cliff Trail. Okay, we just climbed up the step, and it's a lot hazy today. Whew. Looking over this way, Flume and Liberty. Owl's Head in front, Franconia Ridge, and Garfield. We are almost to Bond Cliff. We just gotta climb up here another, 500 feet, and we're there. John said we should stop and take a video and pictures in case everything gets socked in the next 2 minutes. I don't think it will, but here we are. One last push.
So we're on Bond Cliff Trail. We just came up and out. Right now this is along the ledge. Right here we're walking along. That's not the trail though. Laura's on the trail. The trail follows this rock over here. Winds are low right now. And the sky is half clear and half cloudy. Clear side over here. And over here it's a little bit cloudier. We knew there was a chance of thunderstorms today because it's been so hot. The forecasts were all over the place about whether it was actually whether the risk was higher or not. So we're almost to the summit of Bond Cliff up here. good view down to the valley over
Be careful
to
here.
our left. Yeah, this is.
I think the trail is in.
There's not much here that we're walking on.
Not much to stop you.
That's right, and this piece right here looks like it's got a nice big crack in it. So if you step on the wrong side of that, I believe I stood on that boulder right in front of us last time I was here. I know I climbed out on something. It was a lot more stable than it appears, I think.
It's stable till it's not.
That's true. One of these days it's
Looks
gonna
like
go.
being held up by a little tiny broken rock.
That's right. Just one pebble.
Right.
That thing shifts and all these rocks go. Okay. So you can see the cliff over here. That's true, they do have rock slides. You can see that rock outcropping over there is where all the photos get taken, I think. You think that's the one over there?
I think not. I don't know what you're looking at.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And it looks like this is the end of the summit because Bond Cliff goes on for a ways at about the same height. I believe the summit is that cairn over there, technically.
Nobody up here.
That's unheard of. Well, there were people who beat us up here, so
Oh yeah.
people who came up already have headed down.
I thought there'd be more trail runners.
All right. This is a great summit. One of the best of the 48. It's just so cool. The sprawling bald face and the cliffs off to the side. Yeah, that rock outcropping is where people take their pictures. I'll probably run over there and have Laura take my picture. It might be the last time I'm ever here. You never know. You never know when it's your time.
That's true.
Okay, so
Well, hopefully it won't be when you're over there getting the picture.
that's true. Unless my
I don't even know
handstand
what
does
would
me
happen.
in.
What would happen when I do?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
I guess I would go to Gio.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd have the tent with the food.
All right, signing off.
It is noon, and we are up on Bond Cliff, and we are the only people here. Oh, here comes somebody. So I'm gonna walk over to the rock.
Pass me my phone.
It's right there.
Do you want me to get a picture of
I don't care. I'm just gonna walk over there, and I'm not coming back here because why? But there it is. Here's our view over Kerrigan and the Hancocks. Presidentials are right behind there in the cloud. Right in front of me is Bond and West Bond over there. And this is the kind of long ridge of Bond Cliff. The breeze is good. Looking back. It's not too windy. And it's quite hot. Here it is. The rock. Whew. Nice. I'm not going to go any closer to the edge. Next stop, Bond. I think we'll have lunch up there. Then West Bond. And then out to Gio and beyond. Hopefully there will be no thunderstorms. This is the summit of Mount Bond. We just had lunch and now we're gonna head over to West Bond. The summit is that one, that bump. Back here's Bond Cliff. And then of course looking across to Franconia Ridge with Owl's Head. Down south, so we get the Osceolas and Tecumseh, Scar Ridge. Past Conaway behind the Hancocks. And then Kerrigan. Tri-Pyramids would be behind that, I suppose. And then next to Kerrigan, Bow Spur, Mount Lowell, Anderson, Nancy, Bemis. Coming around, I see stairs. Oh, I can't see it on my screen. I think it's right in the center right there. Stairs. And then over here, Tom Field Willie in the foreground. Presidential's in the background. Washington is in a cloud. Jefferson's not, and neither is Clay. Southern presidentials look like they're just skirting the edge of it. Nice. And then Gio and South Twin. All right. Next stop. Here we have it. West Bond. This is the summit of West Bond. Looking at Bond Cliff. And Bond. Puffy clouds. There's John and the summit Karen, our packs. Looks like your pack could just roll off the side of the mountain.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it will though.
Nope.
All right, and this is looking right over to the right of the other bump of West Bond is Moose Lock, way out. I don't know if it's visible here. It's in the cloud. And then Liberty is the point next to that. But so that's looking west. It's just unending clouds, but we've had blue sky and sun pretty much all day beating down on us, which is partly why John's got his sun shirt on, but also there are biting flies now. They're not black flies. I don't know what they are. They look like a housefly, but they're biting. It's really annoying. So, all right. Next, we're going to go over Gio and connect up with the Twinway. Take it to Zealand. And that right there is South Bond. Or sorry, South Twin. There is no South Bond that I know of. Okay. Shaped out to be a pretty good day. It's like 2:20. Knock on wood, no thunderstorms. So, off we go. Okay, we are now on the Twinway, which is the Appalachian Trail. There's actually a white blaze right in the middle of the trail on a rock. As you can see, looking over towards Franconia Ridge, there's some big clouds. Weather is coming for someone. Hopefully it will blow over us. There's Kerrigan and the Nancy Range. And still have blue sky ahead, but we are now heading towards Zealand. So we're essentially heading east. So everything that is over here is going to follow us. Wish us luck. Well, it's 6:15 delicious dinner of Andrew Skirka's recipe for rice and beans with cheese and Fritos, and it's really hitting the spot. We set up camp in the exact same place we did last time. Nobody else is up here currently. And that's a little view of the presidentials where Washington is almost out of the cloud. I think they were out of the cloud about 2 minutes ago. And then Tom, Field, and Willie right in front of them. We're heading tomorrow. White wall right there. Behind that is stairs, Crawford Resolution, Parker. Road in this area. And over here we've got, my screen just went dark. Bemis, Nancy, Anderson, Lowell, and then Vosper and Kerrigan. The Hancocks. Look at the side of Bond right there is a dark cloud. And then down here, this area is near Seacliff Pond. Just talked to some of our college kids that were up here. They claim that they saw a big animal walk out there, which very well could have been something. I would think it would be a moose. So, anyway, there it is. We had a little bit of light rain for about a half an hour while we were walking. It felt nice. No thunder, no lightning. It looks like we might get another little bit of rain from that, but it might go over us. Let's see. Plenty of blue skies around, and also big puffy clouds. So, anyway, this is our dinner view. We're sitting on that very low part of Z Cliff. It's got a nice breeze. It's about 10 minutes to 8, and we just popped back out to see what the dusk is looking like. We can't see to the west from here, so no sunset. But over here, presidentials are clear. So hopefully that bodes well for tonight and tomorrow morning. It's 8:03 now, and the sunset's actually shaping up a little better. I think that it's getting overexposed on the GoPro though. It's quite pink, and the moon looks enormous to us, but as you can see, it doesn't look so big here. All right, now we're really gonna go to bed, because I think sunset is like 8:09 or 8:08 or something, so we are right at it now. Mount Washington right there, totally clear, and Jefferson. No clouds anywhere on the Prezzies.
Right now is the perfect time to be hiking.
Yeah. It's extremely humid. Yeah. It's so humid. It's really gross.
Well, it's humid at home, too.
I know, but it was hot and humid all day, which everybody knows what that is.
Yeah.
But now it's cold and humid. So you're damp and clammy. Yes, it's horrible. I mean, and we're both wearing long sleeves because it's cold. But it's gross. You're not dry. I don't like it. So we're gonna have a damp night even though it's not gonna rain. Okay. Enough of this beautiful Z Cliff. It's really a nice view.
It is.
I like it. 2 thumbs up. Good morning. It's August 7th, 2022, Sunday morning. We overnighted up near Z Cliff, right up there. Had a nice sunrise, which I took pictures of, but didn't shoot any video. And now we just passed Zealand Hut, got our water, some water, and we're on Zealand Trail for 0.2 miles. This is one of the Zealand beaver ponds. I can see beaver thing right over there, like a lodge. And then we're gonna go up A to Z Trail. So that's new to us. Both this part and A to Z is gonna be new. Hi.
Scare you?
Sorry. Good morning.
Morning.
And then we're gonna go do Tom Field Willie, go down the Willie ladders, and take a bunch of trails that are new to us out to Lincoln Woods. So that's the plan. We have, I think, about 2,500 feet of gain today, which is not very much. Most of it is going to be going up to Tom. And then we have like 22.5 miles total. So it's going to be a lot of flat and down low. So that's what we're doing today.
So this morning, after coming down from Z Cliff and coming past the hut, we hopped on the A to Z trail. This is the first time that Laura and I have been out here. And a lot of it, between the range and Twinway, is flat and easy like this.
Soft.
Yeah, the ground is soft. You don't have to watch every footstep. So it's really quite leisurely. You can look around the forest and see what's going on instead of constantly looking to see what rock you're going to twist your ankle on. It's very nice. We saw some evidence of moose and bear. The moose poop was super fresh. So we thought maybe it had come by that morning, wherever it was. But we didn't see it. It's had all sorts of different conditions. We've been through boggy areas and areas like this that were once logged and now are clear. Some watery areas. It's really a nice trail. I'm impressed. But I know it's going to get steep as we cross the logging road one more time. The ascent up to the Willie Range is going to be, most of the ascent for the day is going to be right there. So that's it. This is a pleasant part of the A to Z trail between Zealand and Mount Tom.
This is the outlook on Field. We went up to Tom, but there's nothing to see at Tom. And as you can see here, lots and lots of clouds. So we should be looking over at the Presidentials. Mount Washington Resort is right down in here. But right now, blue sky right above us. We had a few, really few droplets of rain. I was thinking maybe we'd get a nice cool down. No such luck. Okay.
Careful what you wish for.
Well, yeah, it's true. I'm okay with it like this. Our next stop is going to be Willie. We'll pop out on the outlook, but it's probably going to look not unlike this. I can see actually really low clouds right through the trees right there. And then we'll be heading down, so the whole rest of the day will be at low elevation. But we are going to go by Thoreau Falls and Ethan Pond, although I don't know if we're going to take the little spur in. I don't know how much you can see Ethan Pond from the trail. We'll find out. It's all new to us after we get down the Willie Range. We are on the Mount Willie viewpoint, and the Presidentials are still in a cloud. Well, the northern Presidentials are still in a cloud. It looks like Webster, Jackson, and Pierce are not, and Isolation is not. So this is the Webster Cliffs right here. And then the Montalban Range. Over here, Nancy and Bemis, and then Mount Kerrigan sticking up over there. And it is humid and hot in the sun. So we're going to be heading down the Willie Ladders and then picking up Ethan Pond Trail. So that's the next thing, going down the ladders. This is the Ethan Pond Trail. It's been really nice, mostly because it's flat. There's a lot of bog bridges so far, and it is a little bit more rooty and rocky than I'd like, but it is the Appalachian Trail, so it has a lot of use. And we're going to be coming up to the end of it shortly. And then the other trails we're taking, I just heard something in there. The other trails we're taking are much less used, I believe. So hopefully they'll be a little bit faster going. But lots of moose prints on this trail. And lots of open wood. And Ethan Pond is there, plus a bunch of boggy area. So I'm sure that this is pretty ideal habitat for moose. I've only seen one other hiker so far on this trail. It's been completely dead all day, and yesterday too. Having a little bit of a passing rain shower. I think it's past right now, but I don't know if that's what scared people off. It's still hot, still humid, but no lightning. Oh wow, and then through the trees right there is the summit of Willie, and it's in the clouds right now. Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Cool. Anyway, this is Ethan Pond Trail. It's been nice. We are near the end of the Ethan Pond Trail, and this is the east branch of the Pemi. And it's raining pretty hard right now. That's all I have. We need the rain. It feels good. Amen. It is pouring rain, and we just came out onto a bridge that crosses the east branch of the Pemi. And we are within a quarter mile of Thoreau Falls, which is where we were planning to have a nice lunch. So, I don't know. Not sure what's going to happen here, but I am wet. So we are at Thoreau Falls now, but we're sort of at the top of it, I guess. This is it right here. I'm on a big slab, and I am soaked, my feet are wet, so I don't want to go too close, but I think the trail is going to continue on down along the side here, so I think we'll have a view up. And then here we are looking up at Bond and Gio, I think. No. Isn't it? And that's Z Cliff right there. No, I'm totally turned around. Oh, you know what they are? Wait, we're behind the Hancocks. Maybe that's the Hancocks. Haha, I don't know. But my phone is packed away, and my map is also, and it's still raining, so I'm not going to look right now. But this is Thoreau Falls. Let's go a little lower and see if we can get a better view of it. Check out the cool cloud coming up out of the forest. Neat. This is another section of Thoreau Falls Trail, and we're running right next to, I think it's the east branch of the Pemigewasset. So might be able to get a break in the trees. It's like 15 to 20 feet away. Right over there. Very pleasant. Okay, we have come to the water crossing on the Pemi, which is really not bad. This is a branch of it, so it hasn't all combined with the other branch. So I think it's going to be pretty doable. You're going to go where?
That where we're going.
Yeah, it looks like it. So I plan to get my feet wet because I don't mind. My shoes are already wet. But here's John. And actually, I think I'm gonna go this way. See what he does. All right. Maybe his way was the way. All right. Wish me luck. Okay, so after that water crossing, you go a little bit further on Thoreau Falls, which I think that total trail is like 5.1 miles. It's a long trail. And then you junction with the Wilderness Trail, which is what we're on now. We are only taking a short section of it. And then we will be on the East Side Trail. So basically Lincoln Woods Trail, I guess, is apparently the west side. I would have said it's the north side, but the East Side Trail is the opposite side of the Pemi. And so, to me, that's the south side, but whatever. We're going to walk out that. I didn't really research it. I know it's flat. Somebody told me that it was, in fact, a railroad line also. So I was kind of hoping that there wouldn't be any railroad ties on it, but we shall see. In any case, we have I think we have like 5.5 miles till we get back. So you might be able to tell that it's like almost foggy here. It's just so brutally humid. But it's beautiful, and we've seen literally like maybe 10 people all day, except for at the hut.
Right.
Well, maybe a little bit more than that, but we did Tom Field Willie on a weekend. And even there, I think we saw 5 or 6 people. Yeah, it was really dead. So there's been nobody on Thoreau Falls, nobody on this part. Ethan Pond had a fair amount of people. I mean, by fair amount, less than 10. But, all right, almost back. We are still on the Wilderness Trail. My stuff looks really wet. Hang on. How's that? Is that better? This is a really pretty section. We just popped right out of the trees right there. And we're going to be going back in right there. This is the East Branch of the Pemi. There's some flowers. And it hasn't, when you're on the Bond Cliff Trail and you cross over the bridge at the Wilderness Junction, that water that's coming down is the stuff from Franconia Falls. And that's a pretty good amount of flow. So this is the Pemi before it has met up with that. We got to be pretty close, though, I would think.
1/10 of a mile.
What? How much?
1/10 of a mile.
1/10 of a mile. Oh, good.
East side road.
Until East Side. Excellent. Well, this is really pretty. All right. Yep. Okay, so we just passed Franconia Falls. Is that what it's called? What's it called?
Franconia Ridge?
No. Falls. Franconia Falls tent site. And now we're like 2 miles, I think, from the car. But it's so weird because we're on the opposite side of the river. So usually we're looking back at our one viewpoint, but we get to look this way. And so far I like this better than I like Lincoln Woods because it really is a road. It's not open to vehicles. You can bicycle out here. But there's a caretaker, I think, at the tent site, and there's bear boxes, a brand new privy, garbage. It was really nice, and it was clear that people do drive out here, you know, the caretaker or whatever. Whereas Lincoln Woods, nobody's driving out there. So I don't see any railroad ties yet. I'm happy. The Wilderness Trail had a fair amount of railroad ties on it, but it was also not wide enough for 2 people. So it was kind of annoying, but it was all right. We were just glad to be almost back. This should come out to 23.1 miles today. So, it's a long day. It's just super humid, which isn't helping. But it was nice. Nice to see new trails. What's your opinion on the new trails?
They were good trails.
What was the best one?
I do it when it's not raining.
Yeah, me too.
I think I like the
Thoreau.
Thoreau Falls.
Yeah, I liked Thoreau Falls a lot. That was really nice. We were soaked when we were there, though, so we didn't really get to poke around at the falls at all either. So I would definitely go back there again. And I really liked Ethan Pond, too. Actually, I really liked A to Z also. I guess I'm not much of a... I don't hate very many trails, for sure. And it's always nice to see something new. Anyway, so our daily total should be about 23, sorry. Yesterday's was about 15, 38 miles, and 4,000 footers. I'd say that's a successful day, and we'll be out before dark, so that's good too.